General Hospital spoilers reveal that Sam's death has ignited tension in the relationship between Molly and Kristina, pushing the sisters into an unprecedented conflict. While Molly is determined to investigate and uncover the truth behind Sam's death, Kristina feels that digging deeper into the tragedy will only darken everything further. Kristina wants to focus on healing and easing the pain, but for Molly, finding the truth is the only way to face their loss. The differences in how they cope with grief and their contrasting desires to understand have driven their arguments to a peak, with each sister firmly believing her perspective is right. Molly feels Kristina is avoiding the truth, while Kristina believes Molly is only intensifying the heaviness and strain. This discord has fractured their relationship even further, with neither willing to back down. Tension is rising to the breaking point, making the family atmosphere more suffocating and complex than ever. Alexis is struggling to bear the pressure, weighed down by the grief of losing Sam and the endless conflict between Molly and Kristina. Family disputes, the pain of losing a daughter, and a growing sense of helplessness make Alexis feel she's sinking into despair. She has tried her best to hold the family together, but the cracks are widening, making her feel as if there's no escape. Overwhelmed by relentless pressure and surrounded by loneliness, Alexis begins to lose her way, feeling there's no solution to cope with the losses and scars. Guilt, pain, and hopelessness consume her thoughts, and the idea of giving up becomes more tempting than ever. Those who care for Alexis must notice the signs and intervene before it's too late. The risk is not only the loss of a mother, but also the complete collapse of the Davis family if Alexis cannot find hope or support in this difficult time. The tension between Kristina and Molly has escalated beyond repair. Their disagreements, built up over repeated arguments, from differences in dealing with grief to an inability to understand each other, have finally pushed the sisters into an irreparable rift. Kristina feels Molly is trying to control her emotions and actions, while Molly sees Kristina as irresponsible and avoiding the harsh reality their family faces. This simmering resentment has transformed into a deep-seated hatred that spreads like fire, destroying any remaining sisterly bond. Sam's death threw the Davis family into an emotional storm, but Alexis's passing was the final blow. The mother Kristina and Molly once relied on, who held their family together, is gone. This double loss stripped away their last hope and erased any chance of reconciliation. With no one left to mediate or help them find common ground, Kristina and Molly go their separate ways, each filled with hurt and anger. In their hearts, resentment grows, an unstoppable fire erasing all the good memories they once shared. Bitter words and feelings of betrayal have deeply rooted themselves, leaving the sisters' relationship broken beyond repair. Now it's not just the loss of Sam and Alexis, but also the total destruction of the Davis family. Once a close-knit family, they have become strangers, consumed by unhealed wounds and hatred. This collapse doesn't just make Kristina and Molly unrecognizable to each other. It shatters the Davis family entirely, stripping it of its former warmth and comfort. Kristina and Molly have chosen separate paths, no longer involved in each other's lives after the conflicts and losses that tore the Davis family apart. Each sister embraces an independent life, hoping to heal and rebuild from the rubble. However, when new evidence surfaces suggesting Kristina might have killed John, the tension between them ignites again. Molly, with her strong sense of justice, can't ignore the truth, even though it may be one of the hardest decisions of her life. This discovery leaves Molly in a painful dilemma. She knows that if she sends Kristina to prison, their relationship will be severed completely, with no chance of reconciliation. But at the same time, Molly cannot overlook a crime, even if it's committed by her own sister. Her pursuit of justice drives her to an uncompromising decision, determined to reveal the truth and hold Kristina accountable. Kristina, on the other hand, feels utterly betrayed upon learning that Molly is willing to send her to prison. Realizing that her family and only remaining loved one is turning against her, plunges Kristina into despair, leaving her trust shattered. The tension, conflicts, and resentment between them have reached their highest point, leaving no room for reconciliation. This story isn't just about two sisters, but also the heartbreaking loss of a once close family. With this decision, Molly has closed the final door between her and Kristina, pushing their relationship to an irreparable abyss. Molly's choice not only seals Kristina's fate, but deepens the Davis family's devastation, turning their wounds and hatred into an indelible scar on their lives.